2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Checking out the Magic, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. There are a lot of really exciting players in Orlando, some freakish athletes to say the least. Which Magic player would you say, Kenny, is the most exciting to watch?
Ooh, most exciting? But most intriguing I'm waiting to see probably is Aaron Gordon.
Let's meet the visiting team, Denver Nuggets. At point guard, at the other guard position.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. Here in Orlando, it's interconference basketball as the Magic look to defend home court at the Amway Center. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter. The Nuggets trail by 5. So on the floor for Denver, Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Moutier out there with Harris, and it's Chandler in at the small forward position. The shot's good from Fareed.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
And it's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Stolen by Fareed. Harris inside. He's guarded by Rice. Fareed, no good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Rice passes to Gordon. Payton outside. Pick by Vucevic. Off the pick. Here's Fournier. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Fareed kicks to Chandler. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, a bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. That they're ready for an exciting game going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said, we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
Gordon kicks to Rice. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Rice passes to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Off the screen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Chandler, here we go, and he gets it to go. Chandler's got his second basket of the game.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Payton kicks to Rice. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And both free throws good for Gordon. Here's Roberts. He had 10 points in the win against San Antonio. Kicks it to Nurkic. The feed to Laverne. Up in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Magic up 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when we consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
They come out.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Nicholson is the 4 with Vucevic at the 5. Creek is out there with Payton, and it's Fournier in at the small 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. Rice kicks to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. And Freak throws it down. And there's always talk about if team chemistry matters or not. Let me tell you, it matters a lot. And
yes.
Clark, you really push this. If you can look at his team, and this team in particular, and they have, I think, a great locker room.
No question about it, Kevin. You see it in their demeanor. They really care about each other. And I think it starts with Freak. From what I understand, he makes sure they're doing things as a team off the court as well as on to build that camaraderie.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Orlando, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Nicholson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Nicholson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Moutier, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver no good. Magic leading by 4. Here's Rice. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Harris dishes to Fareed. In the corner, it's Harris. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Nicholson's got 5.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Payton outside. He feeds it to Vucevic. And again, it's Orlando converted.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Screen by Nurkic. Mudiay kicks to Fareed. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And here is Payton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low, 11 feet away, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's 6 points for Gary Harris. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Magic lead by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nick,
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Wilson Chandler out there with Laverne. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Roberts in at the 1 spot. Payton with the ball. Fournier passes to Payton. Now Freak. The layup missed.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Left side, Chandler. 5 to shoot. The tray. Barton, no luck. The Magic trail by 7. And Fournier trips to Rice.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Nurkic dishes to Laverne. Ball's knocked loose. There's the bucket. Good. Laverne's got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Rice. Laverne grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's the screen. The dish now to Chandler. To the wing on the left. From about 19 feet. And too long on the shot. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the three.
A second chance effort. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Rice.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Denver on top, up 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. 6-10 game for Oladipo. The Magic shooting not great, 40% for the game. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Jennings out there with Freak. That's his out there for Orlando. And the basket by Gordon.
My goodness, that one got him going.
Did it ever? They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
And so here's Denver. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Rice. Down low, got a piece of it. Chandler with the steal. He dishes it to Mudiay. Yes!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Jennings pitch to Rice. Outside Jennings feeds to Rice. Just 5 to shoot. Ball's not loose. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Buries it.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Can't connect. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed him to.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
You know what, Ernie? I must admit it. I didn't see this kind of performance coming from.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.